Hey, we're back, and in this video I want to talk to you about one of the coolest features I think of the WP Stress-Free plugin, and that is the uptime monitoring. So let's go ahead and turn that on. I'll show you where to find it here. All we have to do is just go to the dashboard button right here. Okay, and I've got a whole other video that kind of walks through more details about all the different stuff inside the dashboard area here, all the things you can control, but this video is really just about the uptime monitoring. And let's just click on that, and while that's loading up, I just want to kind of explain what the uptime monitor does in case you don't know. So what happens is this is working from our servers, and every few seconds it's just going to ping any website that you've turned this on for. So when you add your sites to the WP Stress-Free dashboard, and then you come in here and activate uptime monitoring, then we're just going to be monitoring your site to make sure it's online for you. And this is one of the coolest features. This is something that I've never found a way to do this free without getting really technical and installing some stuff on my own servers and stuff like that. So it's always been something that I've had to pay for when I've wanted it from other services, and it's not cheap. And so this is really nice because we just built it in here to the WP Stress-Free plugin or manager, and that way it's just checking for you at all times. And so what happens, all we have to do here is just kind of click, see where it says deactivate. So that means it's just not on right now. If we just kind of click that, then it turns blue and says activated, and now we're monitoring. And so what happens is our server is going to just ping your website every few seconds and just make sure it's online. Nothing intrusive or anything like that. But what'll happen is if it pings your website and it's not online for some reason, we don't get the response we're looking for, then it'll try again in a few seconds. And if it happens again, then you'll get an email alert, and just letting you know that your website appears to be down. So that's something that you can check. I will say that with a lot of web hosts and stuff like that, sites, web servers, they have to do maintenance on them, so that it happens in the middle of the night, or on a Sunday morning, or something like that, that web servers go down for maintenance for a few minutes and then come back online. It's not a huge deal. I mean, when they say 99.9% uptime on your web host, that's kind of what they're talking about, is that, occasionally they're going to have to do some upgrades and make some changes and stuff. This just lets you know when that happens. But what's also cool is that this also lets you know if for some other reason, if something else has happened and your website's offline, maybe your credit card has changed and they took your website offline, or maybe it's been hacked and now your site's not online. This just lets you know, just a friendly email, and boom, now you can check it out and see what you need to do next. And this will also, the WP Stress-Free plugin will email you not only when your site goes down, but it'll also email you when it comes back online. So if you wake up in the morning and you've got an email that your site was down, but you don't have one saying it's back online, then that's usually something I get worried about. But anyway, that's the uptime monitor, and it works for any site you add into your dashboard. So make sure you go in and click and turn it on. All right, thanks for joining me.